Alright, posted a video earlier and it did not take, so I'm gonna do the ENS daily draw right now. I've got my ghosted images, or image from earlier.
I built a booth in Times Square to compare new griddle melts to your usual breakfast sandwich.
Doesn't seem like that.
Alright, here we go. So, starting out again with the basic structure. I want to make sure all these points line up. So that's going to be the base of this character. Another term that this structure building can refer to as drawing through, meaning if I'm drawing through, I can kind of cross-check myself that these are all going to line up how they should. And this week's theme was building characters, so I'm kind of have been using this character. He shows up in a couple of my comics. It's a frog, or a toad, loosely based off of kind of The Wind in the Willows, and also the Thaddeus Toad character. So there he is, and I have him talking to this bird who is on a stump. And another thing I like to do with character is definitely, like, just let's say a quick sketch like this, add some sort of narrative. It makes it a little bit more interesting. So kind of what I've had made up in my mind here is this Toad character is listening to this story that this bird is all excited about, and he's sort of either unimpressed or doesn't really quite believe what's going on. Just something, you know, while I'm doing these quick sketches, especially dealing with character, I like to add something that sort of tells a story, or just kind of helps guide my decisions. Got a raised eyebrow. The eyebrow's kind of popping off of his body there. Now I was going to try and accentuate the lip there, but that didn't really quite look right. And you see, once you got the shape in there, it's pretty easy to sort of add these details. Yeah. And I can have him have his arm coming in there, the little kinks of his, where his elbow will meet there, we'll have sort of that little bit of a crease, maybe some creases up here. Hands on his hips, and over here I've got that erased so that I can see that that one's in front. This one I will leave blocking so that it just kind of hints that this arm is a little bit in the back. Make sure this is all clean. I like to give some sort of ground plane reference, so throw my grid down there. Now I got everything built. It can be a little bit loose, or that's what kind of sometimes adds to the energy of the drawing. Shade here. He's so expressive that his eyebrows are coming off of his body there. Expressions is another way with characters to just really kind of, help define the character and what's going on. some of these lines. And since he's a frog, I want to sort of accentuate that. Differentiation, different color between this and this. Do want some sort of line there to define that this lip part is sort of has got some volume to it, so yeah, we'll go with that. Clean up, ink, river to finish that up. But there we go. Kind of a crazy frog talking to a bird, telling maybe an exaggerated story.